Hi everybody, this is going to be a tutorial on how to bait and punish Sparking Blast. This is obviously a really important part of the game. Every match, both teams have a Sparking Blast, and it is punishable if you can bait it out. So I think it's an important skill to learn for pretty much everybody. It is not really punishable on block. That's the important thing. We can see we'll have Trunks do it on me, and I just can't really get anything off of it. Especially because there's also a little bit of knockback. You can see on block, it separates us a little bit. So Trunks is slightly negative in this situation. That is, as the attacking player, as Piccolo, I get to act first, but the pushback really makes it more or less a neutral situation. So what we're going to talk about specifically is how to punish it on whiff, because it is very punishable on whiff. To start, I want to preface this by saying that the optimal punish is going to depend on a lot of factors. It's going to depend on the character you play, the assists you have available, your position on the screen, if it's mid-screen or corner, what the meter you have left, all that stuff. So there's no universal answer here. There's no like optimal universal punish for a whiffed Sparking Blast. So this is really something you have to kind of figure out with your team. But to give you a few things to start with, let's go into probably the most basic punish, which is 5H, or standing heavy. So this works even if your spacing isn't perfect, and it's a real simple way to start incorporating this into your game plan, so you can actually start doing this in real matches. So for instance, we'll have Trunks do a Sparking Blast, and I just get a free 5H. I can obviously follow that up with a little combo, get a little damage, and Trunks gets blasted for trying to Sparking Blast. A slightly more advanced punish, if you're more comfortable with the game, a little bit more experienced, you have to be a little more careful with your spacing, but if you're about a character length away, you can actually just get a standing medium into a jump cancel combo. So again, this is going to depend on the character you play, the reach of their normals. This is just something you have to figure out on a character-by-character basis. So whatever, you can do whatever combo you want once you got them up in the air. So when do people Sparking Blast, and how do you bait it out? That's a good question, you've got your combo and your punish down and you're ready to apply this in a match, but like, okay, when do people actually do this? This is going to depend a lot on the particular player, their strategy, their tendencies. Some players are really they go buck wild, they use Sparking Blast real early, or they are very conservative with it. Some players might want to save Sparking to use offensively in combos rather than defensively. So there's no universal answer here either, but we can talk about a couple of scenarios that are kind of good to know about. So the first example, and you probably know this yourself, is that people use Sparking Blast when they're on their last character and they have a lot of blue health. Like we got Trunks on the right with, 1,000,000 blue health, and he's the last character alive, and he's got Sparking Blast ready to go. So if you got Trunks in the corner or on a hard knockdown and you just want to scare him, you can kind of, fake an approach. You can throw some projectiles on screen to maybe make him worry about getting in some kind of setup. But the point is, you don't want to get so close that you get hit by Sparking Blast, either on block or actually just hit by it. You want to keep yourself at this safe space so you can punish it on reaction. Another really common scenario, like you kind of see on screen right now, is you have a point character who has a lot of blue health, but you also have characters in the back slots who are recovering health. So you can't really escape with the point character, because to do so you have to bring in somebody who is still recovering health. So this is another common scenario where the point character might Sparking Blast defensively. So this is something to keep a lookout for. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I think this is something that's important for everybody to know. Every match, every team is going to have Sparking Blast and is going to be looking for times to use it. So being able to bait and punish it is just going to be really important, especially as the game develops. So I hope this was useful, and good luck out there.